Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Pharaohs. This is episode 25. Let's see if my clown shoes butt decided to actually fix this or not. Because we are in the ocean now. Yay, this Tortuga works. Honestly, I don't know. I thought I fixed this and then it kind of bugged back out again. So we're just going to kind of work through all of these one by one and see how this goes. We're going to run from them all because we have no intention of doing it. Alright, so that one worked. This one works. Okay, cool. That's 2 down. If you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, after I go through this all and I make sure it works correctly, go to the description at the bottom. That will just remove the space4.com and the space4.gg, and that will get you where you need to go. Or go to EeveeExpo.com and search for Pokemon Pharaohs. There will be 3 different options there. They're all literally the same thing. 2 of them are just replies to the original forum that have it. But one of them was mine and one of them was someone else. I don't know how those became separate options to click on. Maybe I just referenced the game name in the title. Okay, that's 2 of them down. But go ahead, check the game. See if it works. See if you like it. That said Crunch. Ooh, it's a Sharpedo. I already knew it was a Sharpedo, but you didn't. And now we see why Sharpedos aren't attacking us crazily in this area. I mean, that makes sense. Right now they have an alternate food chain. Or food source, and they like them Tortugas. That is the end of the world. There is nothing past these borders. Which means we finally hit the outside map. Which is why there was a whole bunch of them at the very top, because I was also signaling like the very beginning of the cutoff of the map. I can't catch you a level 90. Like, this just shows you can encounter anything in the ocean. Most spots have their own specific one massive thing in them. This one must be Walrein. This Walrein might actually kill me. That's the crazy thing, because I might not be able to run from it. Okay. Okay. Gotta go for the save just to make sure. Cool. I might have just accidentally deleted the wrong one whenever I did it, because I copy and pasted the correct one next to it. I might have just deleted the one that the good one, not the bad one. Let's just hope that was the case. And this border blocks you off from something special down there. Okay, that's something I need to talk about. It doesn't necessarily matter now, but whenever you get to this item here is created to be a barrier to stop you from going down this way. However, after you've come through this route and go up this way and collect this item, then you've opened up a shortcut that'll let you go from whichever way you want to throughout this path. But until you collect this item coming from this way, this is just going to be an unclickable thing, because these are 2 separate maps and you cannot click across 2 maps. Like, these are 2 separate maps. If there was an item here instead of this boulder, I would not be able to click it until... Which is actually another interesting thing. Then I would have to put 2 signs there, and no. Alright, save. So if you randomly find an item and it's like you're clicking on it and it's like for some reason the item just seems unpickupable, it's probably because you're in between 2 different maps and you need to switch sides. I didn't really process that when I did it, but I like the placement of certain ones. Like that item specifically, I like it being a barrier there that stops you. That way it's not like an HM that you can gimmick your way through. It's not anything. It's you actually have to go around from that path to get there. Yes. But that's because from that side, on the other side of that item, it's all Nuzlocke trainers, and then there's a legendary in the bottom left corner, so I don't want you to be able to just go straight to the legendary. I want you to have to go through all of the trainers on the way to the legendary. Which I think makes sense. Ooh, 110 is right there, so that means I could get my next Pokemon if I really wanted to. But we'll wait till after the gym battle. I just wanted to start out in the ocean where all of those things were, like where we were bugged and not able to get through those events. There's a decent chance that there are going to be other patches like that, because I did do a lot of copying and pasting, so who knows at which point it corrupted. But we will figure that out, and if it crashes, and I'll just come back to it and show it off like I did the last time. But without further ado, now that I see you beat my brothers, now I see how you beat my brothers, but that won't help you against the master. Hey Leo, you're up next. Show them what we Squirtles can do. More stupid bot people. It's so dumb. You're the son of the Pharaoh, right? Our father taught us everything we know about battling. Show me what your father has taught you. You didn't teach me shizit. Alright, cool. That one's been banned. And now I figured out how to ban people. That's cool. So now I can just start eliminating one of the billion bots along the way. Yay! That one's nameless submissive penthouse executive. What the I wonder if that's like the ironic joke that like my name Gluttonous Pharaoh is, where I actually don't care and I'm not trying to over zoom. That's why I made a game for free. I don't rule over anything besides what I create myself. Replay. Man, I have sunk a good, like, 3 hours into this so far today. Once you get past the first, like, 2 to 3 gems, this game really just starts speeding up, at least for me. I just start getting so much more sucked into it. I love the idea of having... God, that sprite's so cool. Whoever that is, thank you. I need to put you in my credits. We'll probably actually do that in between streams. Yeah, let's go heal for real before we fight. I think we're good on PP. Let's just heal up. Let's not waste time. We already wasted a lot of time going back over the stuff that we fought before, or was crashing us before. We're gonna save this because there's a decent chance it's gonna be like... Actually, something is really telling me it's a Scrafty. Or Scraggy is what the starter... So you have defeated my sons. Don't give me that. I may not be a Squirtle, but like these 4 but I have raised them since before they could hold their own shells. They respect my power even enough to call me master. The time for talk has come. The time will talk will come. Show me what you can do. Even in an accent, I still stutter. Shit. Okay, so Blaziken's nowhere near as bad as what I was thinking. Gross. That's worse. Might have to reset this battle, but not yet. Oh, it's faster. I don't like that it's faster. It does have speed boost, doesn't it? We're probably gonna die. I don't think we're at all ready for this. This might be a gym we actually skip and come back after Yogrek. Because Yogrek has a shit ton of trainers for us to go fight in. Just on the way to the water gym leader. That's the one I went a little overboard because I made the whole base for the gym. And then I thought about, I didn't really think about it. But that's also because, like, water has more types than or water has more Pokemon than anything else, so I figured they should probably have the biggest gym. This guy just ripped through my team. I should have leveled like I was going to. Yeah. Foghorn Leghorn just demolished me. I love that he used the full restore to, like, because it sensed that my damage could kill it. Yep. Huh. Well, he just kicked my ass, so we are not worrying about fighting that for now. We will come back. But that's the cool thing about this game. You can lose and just say, you know what, this gym is a type that is going to destroy me. I'm not at all ready for it. You know, maybe it's because I let in with the... You know what, we're going to give this one more try. Start off with the correct Pokemon. This time we are going to save it before we ever even go in there, because I'm not going to lose an additional stack of money. Because I probably just lost a good chunk. I wasn't paying attention. Never mind, I lost peanuts, but we're not gonna start with the semi-racial accent. Alright, one down. This is definitely the Pokemon Johto theme song right here, because that was a whole new world after that encounter, after that win. Pokemon Johto. Cause it's a whole new world, but a brand new attitude. But I still can't catch them all. Cause I'm following that stupid rule. Do minor sucker. Good crit, good flinch. And it got burned. How did it get burnt? A flinch, a crit, and a burn is off of that is hilarious. Oh, I had Flame Orb. Okay, that makes sense. I probably should have switched. Yeah. That might have been a punt right there. What, you want to point it? My dog is the laziest dog ever. He just wakes up, stares at me, looks at the blanket, you lift it up, he just goes and lays underneath and goes back to sleep. Been like that since he was a puppy. Scary to toss us in, but the ground will beat the poison if I'm fast enough. Excuse me. Good. Okay. Totally gonna die here, but if we toss in something else, it's probably just gonna die for the same reason. May as well check it to see if it was gonna try the swords dance. Gotcha. You are now the master of fighting. Seems you are victorious. You have proven yourself a master of fighting. Here is your badge to show your dominance over Deleko. Good luck on your journey. I love the backdoor entrance, just takes you to the pizza place. Okay, so since we've taken all of that out, we are at Deleko. We started way up here, went through this little path, Route 1, Route 2, Blightburg, went through Belize National Forest, got to Belize, went through the little shortcut to get to 103, to Raderick, Yogrek Tunnel, up to Ranatico through the underground passage, which brings you up to Route 104 through that little hole. Then we went through Podzis, up 105, through 106, through Zimrock, to the fork in the road. Said we are not going up that way yet. Went through the fork in the road and Gregazgia, and 108 is where we were crashing, so now we're at Deleko. We have our choices. We can either follow the coastline and go all the way to Harriton, or we can come through this ocean area and through 1010 or this 109 and get to Yogrek Island. You could also visit the Stony Shore on your way there. Both ways cross through the Bay of Steel. I like to go through Yogrek, then come over to Harriton, and then from Harriton, we'll cross over. What I do from there, it's usually Quasara. I don't know, though, that might depend on my team and its ability to kill dragons. And if you still haven't caught on, Harriton, Heat, Tren. Quasara, Ray, Quaza, Yogrek, Key Ogre. Yep, that's what the city names are to identify. It's the Water Town, the Fire Town, the Dragon Town, and Urseka is Arceus. That's my fun. Alright, so we got 10 minutes left. I think we're going to go through 1010 and not go through... Ooh, there's an item there, though. And a trainer. But there's items down here. Don't fight the salty anglers. You're not ready for them. Definitely need to pop a repel, though. Ooh, for alligator. Or Pharaohs gator. Whichever you want to call it. It took me so long to process that there was a T, that like the T and the R were connected and there was no O. I need to switch that out. Okay. Because repel does nothing whenever there are strungs, the thing I'm repelling with. Uh-oh. Yay! Jealous. 100 Jellicent, huh? This must be the octopus story that I wanted to put into the game but couldn't, really. Oh, painful. But I mean, you gotta take your chance at a level 100, right? Not even at catching it, just killing it. All that experience. Since the sandstorm's gonna kill it, and I'm trying to not get destiny bonded. I love that I say and the sandstorm's gonna kill it, and then like the sandstorm ends the turn that it was gonna kill it. Good times, good times. The things I do for 10,000 experience. Hopefully that means that all the big ones on this route work. Ooh, I should have got more items before I came out here. I wanted to do 3 large water Pokemon stories. One that was like tentacle monsters are coming. So it's all the octopus looking Pokemon. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. I'm sitting here tapping the button to click, like that button, and it doesn't work. No, the item is not bugged. You need to go around to get it. The serves as a barrier for Nuzlocke purposes. Here's the boundary between 108 and shit. But yeah, you can sit here and tap all day. It's not going to work. It's not going to crash your game. It's a barrier. A barrier you have to come around this way to get through. Okay, it works. I didn't say it before that, like a dummy. I don't think I've had oh right, repels. But that means I will be able to encounter a Pokemon here because this is a new route, I believe. I believe this is 1010. 110, not 1010. Route 1010. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna die. Almost. Alright, Geeko. 4 times effective, ladies and gentlemen. Almost. I'm going back. There's at least 1 or 2 more of those. And we need to turn the repel off so we can get back and actually catch something. Even if it's just the water type. Who knows, it's something in the pyramid that might stop me from catching something else in the pyramid. This does not count because we're not in that area, even though it's the same Pokemon. It's right after this barrier. Really? I guess it was easier to get rid of. I have to wait till that thing pops up in the corner. Right? Oh shit, I'm in 110, so I guess the next thing I encounter, I guess I got interrupted by that. I'm gonna name this Karma, because there was a few different better Pokemon there I could have gotten instead of this. But I didn't process that I was back in the Shroud already. So what do you guys think the fourth one is going to be? One was Jellicent, one was Tentacruel, one was Amistar. Who's the fourth octopus Pokemon? Octopusy squiddy Pokemon. And Malamar is not in this game, because that's Gen 6. And we will tell you... No, I'm kidding. I'm planning on hopefully getting through the fourth. Or dying in the process. Okay, I got through it. I don't really need the extra experience. I'm just kind of going through and making sure the events work more than anything. And there's the last one. It's funny, I can never remember its name. I always call it Octazooka. Octillery. It's because Octazooka was like the coolest sounding name for a move. Goodbye. Alright, well, we'll see if Geeko's got a chance. No, he does not. But after this battle, we were planning on going back to the town, though. This is not a very large route by any means. Used to be totally had nothing in it, but after I kind of looked back through it and realized there was a few different places like this one that had literally nothing in it besides pearls, figured I may as well toss in like pseudo versions of the events that I wanted. Like Octillery would have been part of that big event where you're getting swarmed by level 100s. That wouldn't be happening until you were supposed to be later into the game, but like this was going to be the last one you were going to fight. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone. I think we die here. We're just gonna let it happen if it happens. As a reminder, if you want to play Pokemon Pharaohs, go to the links in the description. The descriptions will take you to either a Google Drive or they will take you to Discord, which will take you to the Google Drive. So, shit. If you want to play the game, they'll take you where you need to go. Just remove the space before the .com or the space before the .gg after you copy and paste it up into the bar at the top of the screen. Just download it. It'll help you. Or it'll be a fun game, I think. I like it, but I'm biased because I built it myself. With only help from things like Relic Castle or Thundaga, and the people who created all those sprites. And the people who made Pokemon Essentials, of course. Without Pokemon Essentials and RPG Maker, I would not ever have been able to have done this. So thank you all. Good to know. Did not know that was going to happen. Oh man, if that would have hit, like, there was going to be a chance where I pulled out this battle. Which would actually allow me to run to Yogrek. Even though we would still backtrack through this and make sure we collect all the items. I don't know why I was using that in that Ghost Ball. I think we're about to Super Soaker this because it doesn't seem like it can actually hurt us more than... As much as I didn't want this video to go into this battle because it pushed us well over that 30-minute mark. Which I've been trying my very best to stay under. Or stay at, like between 29 and 31. But sometimes you can't control it. I had no intention of winning this battle until I got into it. Yay! Alright everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day and thank you so much for coming. I will see you guys next time. God, I've watched TFS fucking Nuzlocke way too recently. Goodbye.